Spring's first fever of the year will come to New Jersey next week with a long stretch of mild weather. And if that makes you think, is winter over in New Jersey? I'll have that answer for you too. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Good to be with you. Average high temperatures next week in the mid to upper 40s. Coolest at the shore and in the northwest corner of the state. Temperatures next week will be 5 to 10, even 12 degrees above the average. This will come with warm weather though. Those spring showers, you could call it. And I don't think winter is done yet, but boy, we are pretty close to this being over. Let's take a look at our mid-level weather pattern. This is about 18 to 20,000 feet high. We call this the 500 millibar layer in the weather world. Now, you see these colder colors over us as we go into Saturday and Sunday. It will be a chilly weekend, especially Saturday. It will be below average. But notice as we get towards Monday, those temperatures will moderate. We get rid of those blues. We say hello to those greens. And notice how those colors are running, more west to east. That means it's a zonal flow, and that means temperatures typically at or just above average. What will set the temperatures into hyperdrive and set us well above average will be a ridge of high pressure that builds in next Wednesday and continues into Thursday, giving us a heat pump from the Gulf of Mexico. Now, as we go forward in time, that high pressure ridge will move further to the south, and we get a short-lived cold spell next Friday into next Saturday, March 1st into the 2nd. Our friends at the Climate Prediction Center, government agency in Maryland, has New Jersey bright beet red here, and that means we have a 77% chance of temperatures being above the average, just a 3% chance of temperatures being below average. In other words, it's going to be warm next week, at least for late February standards into the part of the first week of March as well, all the way to March 6th. Here's a look at our high temperatures on Saturday in the upper 30s. We're about 5 to 7 degrees below average for a number of spots. Seasonable Sunday, and then you start to see these reds creeping in on Monday as we go above average, 5 to 10 degrees above average for Monday. And you start to see those brighter reds for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average. And then we'll start to cool it down as we go into our first full weekend of March. But again, it's short-lived. It looks like the first week of March will be above average. You saw that map from the Climate Prediction Center. So when do we cool down? Well, it looks to happen sometime around the middle of the month. Beware of the Ides of March. March 15th, going into St. Patrick's Day and St. Joseph's Day. Even though there's a good signal for temperatures to be colder than average, here's the thing. By the time we get towards the middle of March, average high temperatures are in the 50s. Average low temperatures are above freezing just about everywhere in New Jersey. The northwest corner is the exception. So, in other words, it takes a lot for temperatures to feel like winter and even harder for snow to come. So I don't believe winter is over yet. I think we have one more shot of it during the middle of the month. If you like snow, you're going to have to bank on a lot of things coming together just right between, let's say, March 12th to March 20th. Then after that, I do believe our snow chances are pretty much next to zero, at least anything that would be meaningful, a couple inches of snow or so. You can check out more from our Lee Weather team with our Across the Sky podcast. New episodes come out every Monday, including this past Monday, where we have a whole weather lesson on weather computer models and the future of where they're going.